What is financial literacy? It's not just about saving, investing, and budgeting. It's a mindset, guys. It is a way of life, period. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick, I just need one favor, guys. Just remember to like the video. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into the content, guys. Guys, this is a part 2 of the video I released earlier today on financial literacy. As I have dived more deeper into the concept and went and got some more information, guys, it's just not about saving and investing and budgeting. Being financially literate is a way of life. It's a mindset. So I want to give you guys a few more nuggets. What is financial literacy? Financial literacy is a person's understanding of money topics. Someone who's financially literate will be able to set a budget, manage a bank account, and achieve a great credit score. Financial literacy could also include more complex skills like managing debt, buying insurance, investing, and retirement planning. The more familiar you are with these topics, the higher your financial literacy will be. If you're not sure how your financial literacy is and how your knowledge is on the subject, you could take a test online and see how well you would do. Why is financial literacy important? Financial literacy is important because we make financial decisions every single day of our lives, guys. Being financially literate could help you make better money choices and avoid costly mistakes. For example, someone who doesn't understand how credit card interest works may not realize how expensive it is to carry an unpaid balance versus how much they can save by paying off the balance. Because many parents don't discuss money with their children, many children grow up to be just as financially illiterate as their parents were because they were never taught. Financial literacy is especially important when it comes to retirement. And we all know this because so many people are working right now, older Americans, because they did not save for retirement. In the past, many workplaces offered pensions. But as we know now, pensions are now becoming extinct. A lot of companies have got rid of pensions and put 401ks in place. Now you likely need to participate in a company 401k to save for your future. Using these savings for an individual retirement account, IRA, or an employer-sponsored plan like a 401k. But if you don't know how to harness the power of these investment vehicles, you might not even save enough money to be able to retire. That's why it pays to be financially literate and understand how these different accounts could improve your financial life. Financial literacy statistics. Guys, did you know 60% of Americans right now are living paycheck to paycheck? And of that 60%, 40% of them are making over 6 figures a year, and they are also living paycheck to paycheck. 36% of Americans have more credit card debt, guys, than emergency savings or savings alone. We got about 350 million people in the U.S., guys, and 36% of them, that equates to about 120 million people, have more credit card debt than they do in savings. That is an absolute shame, guys. Absolute shame. Also, 33% of Americans have no savings at all. That's about 115 million Americans have absolutely zero savings at all. Guys, what are we doing out here? We're not making good financial decisions. Guys, bank accounts. A bank account gives you a place to save your money, pay bills, deposit checks, and build a relationship for future loans if needed. Checking accounts, savings accounts, money market accounts, for example, will depend on whether you plan to access your cash daily, save it for an emergency, or grow it over time. Of the millions of bank account holders, many might not even understand the fees they are paying for their bank account. Like for instance, I bank with Chase, guys, and I know some of their accounts, if you don't keep a minimum deposit in there, you get charged a fee. If you don't like my account, I have to have so much in direct deposits coming in to not be charged a fee. But I know this up front, but I know I'm covered because my paychecks are direct deposited. But some people don't even know this, guys. A budget tracks how much money you have coming in and how much money going out and the cost of your bills. But many people don't even understand where their money is going. That's why they need to use a budget. Guys, do you know, speaking of banks, that 6% of US citizens are unbanked, which means that's about 20 million people that are unbanked in the US, means they have no relationships with a bank at all. So they have to use alternative banking services or financial services to cash checks. They have to use these services to get their direct deposits. They have to use payday loans, check cashing places, pawn shops, use money orders. Guys, you know I run a travel center, right? In the state of Indiana. You know how many people I hire that don't have a bank account? They use Cash App to have their money direct deposited. I'm like, Cash App? I'm like, can you even do that? Guys, I don't even use Cash App. I don't even have Cash App on my phone. The only service I use for transferring money like that is Zelle. That's it. But I have employees, adults, guys, in their 30s and 40s that use Cash App to have their paycheck deposited to. I'm like, why don't you use a bank? I don't understand that. I don't understand that, guys. We have banks. Use a bank. You have to develop a relationship with banks and financial institutions if you ever need to get a loan, buy a car, get a credit card. You have to establish a relationship with banks. You can't go to the local pawn shop and get a loan. Well, you can and then pay astronomical fees, but we have to use banks, guys. We have to develop relationships with banks and credit unions. I don't understand this philosophy with people using Cash App to get their money deposited to. Just weird to me. Emergency savings. You never know when you might need money in case of a job loss. Surprise car repairs, medical bills. Everyone should try to establish a 3 to 6 month of emergency fund, guys. Of your household expenses. That way, if you were to lose your job, you're not stressing. You can take your time finding the very best job possible for your future. And you don't have to rush it, and you're not stressed. A 3 to 6 month emergency fund of your household expenses. Credit cards and debt management. Credit cards can be a valuable tool if you use them wisely, but credit cards are loans and you have to pay these things back. I call credit cards plastic snakes, guys. And when you get into trouble and run out balances without paying them off, you get charged interest. Guys, this is where banks make their money. They're betting that you're not going to pay your credit card off. That's how they make their money. So they can charge you astronomical interest fees. A financial plan with goals. Financial planning is creating a comprehensive plan to help you reach your financial goals. By considering your whole financial life, it provides guidance on reaching both short-term and long-term goals like retirement, buying a home, saving for college, donating to charity. With this plan, you can determine how much money you need to save annually as well as how much to invest appropriately to hit these various goals. Investment and retirement accounts. While saving money in a bank is a good start, investments like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, index funds, ETFs could potentially grow your nest egg even more. To maximize your financial literacy, aim to understand how each one of these investment accounts work, as well as the different rules for retirement accounts like IRAs and 401ks. So, guys, like I said, I just wanted to pass along a few more nuggets to you guys about financial literacy, because as I've dived deeply more into reading on it, like I said, guys, it's a lot of components that make up financial literacy. And it's just not about saving, investing, retirement accounts, things of that nature. Guys, this is about a way of life. This is about a way of living. And if people and the ones that understand financial literacy will do great financially. Those that don't learn financial literacy and adopt these components, they are going to do terribly financially. So like I said, guys, I want to drop some more nuggets to you guys. Guys, please remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.